for this incredible match versus the Woburn Tanners and your Arlington Spy Ponders. In their last regular season home match, the Ponders are starting in goal, junior number 99, Shea Paletti-Newton. In the back, we have junior number 2, Rohan McCullough. Junior number 4, Alex Burke. Junior number 13, Nolan Koopman. And senior captain number 5, Aiden Connolly. In the midfield this afternoon for the Ponders, we have sophomore number 23, Quincy Cotter. Junior number 15, Sam Neal. Senior number 10, Jacob Naylor. Senior captain number 3, Johnny Pang. And senior captain number 11, Peter Clordy. At striker this afternoon, we have junior number 9, Keegan Maxwell. Let's go, Pondas! The Ponders are coached by Lance Diageo and Steve Campanella, and managed by junior Nate Lucian and senior Rohan Obazinski. And welcome Woburn players and coach.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Warren A. Pierce Field for today's matchup between Arlington Spy Ponders and Woburn Tanners. Today is October 21st, it's 4:15 p.m. I'm joined in the booth by Josh Katzman. Joe Maxwell's the cameraman, and as always, producer Rajiv Kachin is running things behind the scenes. And it's an absolutely beautiful day today. It's likely to hit 80 degrees. I'm waiting for it to get dark to cool off a little bit, actually. Josh, I have some figures to go over here that we can use to talk throughout the game. Arlington 11-2-3, second place in the Middlesex division. Their power ranking as of October 18th, 3 days ago, was 23rd, and they're 3-0 in their last 3 games, coming in hot. Woburn Tanners 4-8-1, 9th place in the Middlesex division. Their power ranking as of October 18th is 37th in Division 2. They're 0 for their last 3 against our local competition here, Lexington, Winchester, and Belmont. No shame in losing to those teams. They're all very talented. As far as playoff outlook goes, Arlington is in the tournament by virtue of their power ranking and their record, and they're currently 23rd. And Josh, I looked at the power rankings today. They're a few days old, but there were 10 teams that were below 32nd that were 500 or above. So that means that if the tournament were to start today, it would be 42 teams, and there would be 10 play-in games to come down to the final bracket of 32. So if that were the case, Arlington would have a home game against one of the teams that's ranked outside of the 32. Interestingly, Woburn, they have 2 games remaining, so no chance to reach 500. And I don't know if they go out strong, if they come out and win this game and their final game convincingly, if that'll make their power ranking leap significantly. But I'm sure they're coming out motivated. On a program level, last year, 5-0-1 for Arlington, with the one tie being against the varsity team. This year, the varsity team has played them, and they tied 1-1. So all that means, I think we're still in for it, because in particular, this particular team seems to have some formula that keeps these games close. And even just anecdotally looking at the history of their results, none of the games were terrifically blowouts on the wrong way. They always seem to keep things close, Josh.
I definitely agree. There's been some nail biters here, Alex, and just sort of knowing from past history, the matches against Woburn always are scrappy matches. Both teams, willing to push real hard and fight hard for every single ball. So we're going to see. I will not be surprised if we see a lot of hard challenges from both teams today on 50-50 balls. I think for Arlington, looking at the playoff picture here, they're looking with the play-in games right now. I wasn't exactly sure how those work, but I think Arlington is sort of playing for position right now. They've got Woburn tonight and Lexington. They'll close out their regular season Wednesday in Lex. So a couple of chances, especially the game against Lex. This game is sort of a must-win for Arlington to maintain their power ranking spot, I would say. And then the game against Lex, that's something that can sort of be the icing on the cake, move them up a spot or two at the end of the season.
Josh, I have one more tidbit for you. During the junior varsity broadcast, we were lucky to be joined by Coach Yadzio.
An excellent interview, by the way.
Oh,
I
thank you
was
very
able
much.
to listen and watch that interview.
Oh, great! Glad to hear that. So he did let slip that if they win, he said that if they win Arlington wins their final 2 games, they will win the Middlesex League. Now, when I look at there is a team in front of them, which is Wakefield. So I'm not exactly sure. I might be missing a fact or two, like maybe Wakefield's in Division 2 if they divide the Middlesex League that way. But Coach Yadzio claims that if they wind up winning their last 2 games, they win the league.
It could be Wakefield could be in so we have Liberty and Freedom divisions. And so in the past those were the big and little. So I think Wakefield, just based on my experience coaching tennis, I believe Wakefield is in whichever Middlesex division we are not in. They're in the traditionally what's classified as the little, just the smaller schools.
So we can run with the assumption that the Spy Ponders today will be motivated, not only by their traditional, because obviously they go out looking to win every game, and we can go into the assumption they'll be motivated by the fact that their destiny's in their own hands if they win the final 2 games with regards to the league.
And right here, looks like Jacob Naylor lining up to take a free kick in a spot that we've seen Naylor strike from before. So Arlington with a quick free kick about 3 minutes into the game. And again, a great opportunity for Arlington. Game so far pretty balanced. Teams feeling each other out. Sort of lots of middle third action right here. This is the first real legitimate chance, and Naylor chips it in, and Peter Clordy's probably going to